Let me adjust that just a hair. I just hope everyone is having blessed weekends, a wonderful time at church. I have some great things to share with you guys. So John Eldredge came and shared at my church this week. The Eldredges and DCC have worked together a lot. That's why we do like captivating groups there and the heart group. So I was really looking forward to having him there because he was supposed to be there in December and then got violently ill and somebody else was speaking instead. So it was great to have him there, and I always like to get to church like really early on Saturday nights so I can just like pray through the whole church, like literally between every row with the banners, and like God will just show me what type of banner to use for that. So I was doing that, and then John came out before the whole thing was gonna start. I was just praying and kind of like giving that time up while he was testing the microphone. So as he was, like, I just felt this like heat come over my heart, and like just saw this fire that had come out of his mouth into my heart, and then saw like those flames like over everyone that was going to come in and listen. And so like I was like, oh, I really want to share that with him. And I was like, oh, it would be great if, you know, he walks by, and he did come through the back, and I just told him what had happened. I just felt this glory as he was praying, and so I shared that with him, and about people catching on fire as they're listening, and he was like, he and the guy, his assistant or whatever, he was like, yes and amen. And then his assistant found me a little bit later and just said how much that ministered to John. And so it's just awesome to be able to have that with him and encourage him. And of course the message was amazing, just about resting. And just like resting in the day-to-day, and that's how we go deeper with our knowledge of God's love and freedom in each of our lives. So it was awesome, and I haven't had a picture for a while, you know, even when I've been praying for people, but me and Sue got to pray for this lady whose name was Carol, and my mom's name was Carol. That there's this helmet of salvation that had been put on her head, like, since she was young, and that these, the darts of the enemy that's, like, trying to penetrate her, couldn't even, they were, like, bouncing off this helmet, because it's this place of faith, and the helmet of salvation. So hopefully that encourages you guys. Keep that in mind, that if we know the love of Jesus, that we have that protection in that armor, and that the enemy's darts cannot penetrate to you guys, to the lies that usually try to come to us through that place of our minds. And also, yes, that picture of the fire is also for us. So I just want to encourage you guys that he wants to just like burn up the dead things, by like setting us ablaze. So I hope you guys are encouraged by that. The worship song of the day is Your Love Awakens Me. It's been in my head all day from church yesterday. So I must wet my whistle before I read the rest of this devotional. Okay. Sorry. My schnapps has been running. Okay, I'll go catch it after I finish this video. Alright, where did we pick up? Okay, look back at the times when you have felt lost and realized later that the Lord was with you the whole way. The practice of reflection can help you peer through those waters and feel more peaceful about any present stress. when we remember that we have been the lost sheep who have been found over and over, we become part of the good news. In parables like the story of the Good Samaritan, we know the gratitude of the guy in the ditch, Luke 10:25. We know the freedom of forgiveness experienced by the woman caught in adultery as Jesus wiped all judgment away, or the wonder of love's healing power with the mud on blind eyes, John 8:11-9. For loving communities, prayer, mercy, and forgiveness help us beyond anything we have done ourselves. They help us to find some peaceful waters along the way. We were lost, really lost, but because of those peaceful waters along the way, I was lost, really lost, but because of those loving communities, I have been back in still waters throughout my life. And DCC is one of those loving communities, and I'm so grateful that I have that church. And yes, I hope, again, you guys are having great weekends, and your weeks are about to be awesome and blessed. And I will talk when I have more to say.